Alright guys, so we have the first row here will be the overlook of the year. So the general energy flow of 2020 for Taehyung. And the bottom rows will be the first 4 months, the the following 4 months, and also the last 4 months of the year. So let's have a look at the general flow of energy for the year. So we've got Two of Swords. So he probably may have to make some decisions. With the Ace of Swords. That's interesting. And we also have the Two of Pentacles. So it looks to me like in this year he will either have to make big decisions considering his personal life or career. He will probably have to choose between the two things that he really likes or love or passionate in doing. But with this Ace of Swords, he have the ability, the courage, and also the support to do whatever he chooses to do. But the thing is, with this Two of Pentacles, he is good at both of these things. He's confident. He has the skill. He likes to do both of this. Both of these precious, valuable to him. So this is going to be a tough decision, I guess. But whichever one he chooses, he will have the ability to fulfill it, like to pursue it to the best possibility. Let's have a look at the first 4 months. So we have this Seven of Swords. Also have Four of Swords and Six of Cups, Six of Chalices. For the next 4 months we have the Father of Cups, the Sons of Cups. It's very interesting. Also the Moon. And for the end of the year we'll have the Two of Pentacles again. So again, this similarity or this repetition of cards. The High Priestess. I can never say that word. And also the Father of Wands. It's very interesting. So his year is full. It's full of all the energy, all the elements that we have. We also have the Major Arcana, and also the cards of the cards also of the elements are also represented here. So it's a very dynamic source of energy. I guess there will be a lot going on in this year for Taehyung. But overall, it looks very positive and very exciting. So right off the bat, what I can see is he has to keep focus. He has to keep his mind clear and focus on whatever it is he wants to do. With this, I think this card usually represents a kind of secret, but I think he is releasing something soon, like a project that I don't think it is the teamwork, like the group work project. Like we are expecting them to come back with a new album at the beginning of 2020, but I think this is something very personal, something he's been working on for a while, and he hasn't revealed anything about it yet. and it's something concerning his creativity, so something that he utilized his creativity to the maximum, and he's been working on it for a while now. He's very focused on it as well. So I'm thinking maybe because he said before that he would like to do an exhibition of his photographs, but I don't think it would be the right time for him to do it now. But he probably working on new music, or maybe possibly new music, yeah, and also I feel like he's under a little bit of pressure with this project that he's doing. But I think the pressure comes from both within and outside him. Like he wants to get it done. He wants to do his best for this, but also he knows that there's a lot of people around him. Well, he thinks that there's a lot of people around him that is so much better at him, better than him at doing this. So he feels a little bit nervous, nerve-wracking, a little bit not too confident in releasing this production, but nonetheless, he puts a lot of effort and soul into this, I guess. And also, so I think for the middle part of the year, it will be a rather emotional development, like a emotional development stage for him, with the Father of Cups and the Son of Cups. He will grow a lot emotionally, but he will learn how to control his emotions, not in a bad way, but in a good way, like how to manage the way he thinks and the way he appreciates things. He would learn to live with the emotions that he has, the good ones and also the bad ones, because we all know how complicated it is to be an idol. There's a lot of pressure on them, and also to be at the receiving end of such enormous love and support from people that you don't even know is something that not everybody can experience, and it can be very overwhelming at times. And although they've been doing this for 7 years now, they're still learning how to get the hang of it. And I think by the middle of 2020, Taehyung will be able to learn and to grow, like to live with his true emotions, like to get in touch with his inner self and to understand why he has these emotions, and being able to understand himself a lot better, and also being able to express himself more truly, like more honestly. Yes, yeah, he will be. I guess he'll become calmer than he used to be, more mature, more steady. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have all this really strong emotions within him. He's still very affectionate, he's still very understanding, very caring, very warm-hearted. He just grew to be a better man, I guess. And now I'm very proud of you, Taehyung. to the end of the year, there'll be a lot going on at the end of the year. So there'll be all the things that we've talked about. It all coming, it all builds. Everything builds up until the end of the year, and it will be all happening at the same time. If I'm making sense. Like the decisions that he has to make, the choice that he has to make, also his spiritual awakening, not like something really, it sounds really hippie, I know, but it's not something that, it could be something very, very small and normal, like you suddenly understand how certain people behave in a certain way, or how do I behave in this way, or how do I have these thoughts and then emotions, but yet that will be a part of a spiritual awakening as well. So I guess by the end of next year, Taehyung will be a lot mature, a lot more calm, a lot more understanding, a lot more in control of his world, which is a very good thing. And he's also more charged. Like he found his motivations, he found his drives to keep working. He found this passion, and it's a very strong passion as well. With this card, I guess, he will be in charge of his actions, and he will state more clearly what he wants to do, and which directions he wants to go to, regarding of his career mainly, I guess. Because for now, BTS is still doing like a lot of group activities and not really focus on individual activities and development. But I guess Taehyung has a lot of potential in acting, so he probably gonna realize that by the end of next year, and maybe propose to the company to let him do some sort of acting to like develop himself more. It's just gonna be better for him in general. So let's have a look at the Oracle deck. Let's have a look at this first. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And the moment I realign with love, clear directions is represented to me. So I think these go very well with what I've said before. He will be able to realize what he really loves to do, what his passion is, what his motivation is, and he's gonna take the directions that he thinks is right for him. And also these as well, so he'll be able to get closer to his emotions, get to know himself better, understand himself better. It's very nice. The Monology deck, we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo, and so you're very close to achieving your goal. Keeper's moon. So this speaks about confidence and like belief in yourself. So I think yes, Taehyung's gonna have to. He still has a lot to do. Like it's a long and rough progress to get to that stage, but he's very close now. He can do it. He has all this ability within himself. He just needs to realize it. Keepers of the earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. this is funny when we talk about like spiritual awakenings and getting closer to yourself, getting closer to your consciousness, understanding yourself better. Also with these Two of Pentacles that he has to make a decisions on whatever it is that he's torn between. It's just telling him to trust your guts, like trust your instincts, and whatever he does, whatever he chooses to do, he has the ability and he also has the blessing to fulfill it. And last but not least, we have to do something for someone. Give your attention to another. In this case, I don't feel like this is doing something for someone else, but this someone is him. Because BTS has talked about this before. Like they have different versions of themselves living within themselves. So they have different personas. So I think this is telling Taehyung to like give your attention to his inner self, like to his desire, his passions, his heart, whatever it desires. It doesn't always have to do things that fans want him to do. He doesn't always have to do things that everyone expects an idol to do. He doesn't have to do all the things that the company thinks is good for them. He needs to pay attention to what he loves, like the voice inside his head. Like what it is telling him to do. Of course it's important to listen to other people like around us, important people, especially his Hyungs, and the companies and the fans, but it's also important to listen to himself as well, because we are an entity within ourselves, and we need to understand ourselves first before we try to understand other people. And we need to make ourselves happy first before we can make other people happy. And we need to learn to love ourselves first before trying to love other people. So yeah, I think overall 2020 is going to be very exciting for Taehyung. He will have to, and he will understand himself more, seeing what he loves and what he likes to do, and he will be able to like pursue it, to be successful at it. There will be tough decisions to make, but he has all the ability, the confidence, the support, the courage to make the decisions, and to get the best out of it. So yeah, I'm very excited for Taehyung, and I will do predictions for other members as well. Please let me know what you think about this. Of course, this is just a reading of predictions, and we'll have to wait like to the end of next year to see if it's really resonate. But I hope it does, because he's looking very excited for Taehyung, and I just want to wish him the best for his new year. Thank you. Bye bye.